Hello, my name is Mickey Rowe. I work for a company called Sustain Events. Hopefully you will choose our company to run the event for you for your MVQ seminar. As it says up there, MVQs as an army chef. When I heard about this event, I was really enthusiastic as I really enjoy people that do qualifications and personal development. So hopefully you will choose our company for the presentation I'm about to give you, which is a little bit of history of MVQs, what you do as MVQ personnel, and what you would like for your event at the end. And also, we've chosen some sponsors, and hopefully you're happy with the sponsors we've chosen, because they're some of the biggest companies that work within the military establishment as much as helping towards MVQs. So a little bit of history then. In 1986, MVQs were introduced into England and Wales. This was to reduce a lot of companies with weaknesses, such as education and qualifications. So City and Guilds done a review board, and what they've done was they introduced it into England and Wales just to help out people with that qualification on that job prospects. With that person got those better job prospects, they can then get a better job or do that job to a better understanding. So the Army Chef, they complete MVQs throughout their whole career. No matter if they're starting off as a private all the way up to captain, they will still do one form of MVQ. And as you can see, later on in this presentation, I'll show you from when they go from private all the way up to when they carry on doing other activities. So, private lance corporal. They can come out of training, the chef will complete a level 2, either a foundation modern apprentice or the adult apprentice. Now, it says up there private lance corporal. Sometimes we do get people coming across, are you well aware, that transfer, and it might take them that long. There might be a private when they started it, a lance corporal when they finish. So, and it could be, if they're under 18, they will do the foundation modern apprentice, or if they're over 18, as it shows on there, the adult apprentice. So now the lance corporal or towards corporal, the chefs will complete a level 3. Now this can be either the apprenticeship, which will be funded by the government, or on a standalone qualification. That means that they pay for it themselves, but they still get support from the entire unit they're working with. Right. Once they've completed the MVQs, it doesn't just stop there. They can go on to become assessors and internal quality assurers, also known as IQAs. Now, as it says there, assessors, these are the people that will assess the level 2, level 3 candidates to ensure that they fulfil the standards required by City and Guilds. And internal quality assurers, they make sure the assessors are following all the guidelines set by City and Guilds and make sure that the individual knows exactly what they are meant to be doing on towards MVQs for better personal development for themselves. Right, so you've set this event to show recognition towards all learners, whether they're assessors and their internal quality assurers. And we want to make sure that your event runs as smoothly and as efficiently as possible. On the next slide, you'll see that we've taken your description of what you want and the awards you want. So, the award categories, they are as follows. Best Level 2 Learner. Now, this could be on the Foundation Modern Apprentice or on the Adult Apprentice. You want the Best Level 3 Learner, Apprenticeship and on the Standalone. The Most Productive Trainee Assessor. This is the person that's just finished off their level 3, now working towards their Assessor's Award. The Most Productive Assessor, this is the person that's been qualified and doing the most work. Most Productive Trainee Internal Quality Assurer. Now this is the person that is training to ensure that all the assessors are doing their correct procedures, and the Most Productive Internal Quality Assurer qualified. The most significant contribution towards the MVQs. Now this can be whether a private all the way up to internal quality assurer. and a recognition of outstanding achievement. Again, this could be from private all the way up to internal quality assurer. These are the categories that you've chosen, and we want to make sure that each person that you've chosen has got an award by the sponsors to ensure that your event runs smoothly and efficiently, as I've already mentioned. So, the sponsors for the event. We have selected the sponsors because we want to give you the best for your event. And we want to make sure that the sponsors are the people that deal within your day-to-day process of your work environment. For the first company, obviously Sitting Guilds, they're the people that set the MVQs. So we've chosen them because they are the top of the pecking order for your event. And they would like to see your hard work from your company, making sure that the MVQs are passed out correctly from your private doing level 2 all the way up to your qualified internal quality assurer. Your CPD centre, we want to make sure that they get involved into this because they need to make sure that their contribution to it has been recognised as much as anything else. And also, they're one of the sponsors because they like to lead, and the best way of doing it, leading from the front, is supporting what they do. Without these people, your MVQs, without Sitting Guilds, will go nowhere. Sodexo. Sodexo is one of the biggest military companies going at the moment, and they work within your day-to-day process. So where would you be without them? Now, they also supply you with civilian chefs who are also doing their MVQs. But we don't recognise them on this one because yours is only the military side. We do our own event, or there is another event for the civilians. Now, it says on there Sodexo Defence, again, because they do work alongside all your military personnel. Aramark. Aramark are close-knit, straight behind Sodexo. Another big company that works within your day-to-day process. Now, these people are very big and they want to get involved. When we spoke to them about supporting you and being a sponsor, they jumped at the chance. And so we hope that you like the choice that we've made for so far, and we'll move forward. Pride. Pride's a company that fixes all your equipment and all your stores. Without these people, nothing could go on within your catering establishment, whether it's the cooking side of the MVQs or the lights that to show your MVQ sales. So without these people, again, nothing's going to happen. And when we spoke to these were more than happy to become a sponsor for your event to make sure your event works efficiently and effectively. And last but not least, Falcon. These are the company that you buy all your equipment from. Now, very big company because, as I said, all your equipment that you buy comes through Falcon. And they will happily jump on board with your event to make sure it runs effectively and smoothly. I hope you like the choices we've made for your sponsorship. Please, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I work again with Sustain Events to make sure your event is a happy and eventful one. Thank you for your attention.